never wanted it to end up this way. You've only got yourself to blame. We're gonna tell the world we want something better, and we're not playing your game. So you thought this was gonna be easy? Well, you're out of luck. Yeah, let's rewind, let's turn back time to when you couldn't put it up.
So I came to see Urbaser a couple of weeks ago, and they let me into their offices, and I asked to see an unredacted copy of the Incinerator contract, the one they've signed with GCC, and they refused to let me see it on the grounds of commercial confidentiality. Interestingly, Urbaser cited their commercial confidentiality with Gloucestershire County Council. Gloucestershire County Council, of course, cite their commercial confidentiality with Urbaser Balfour Beatty. So I did ask if the County Council agreed, would Urbaser then let us see the unredacted contract, and they said no, they wouldn't. So basically we're being asked to pay the bill, that's £500 million to dispose of our waste. We're being given the bill and we are not being allowed to see what we're paying for. I think that's wrong. I want to see the contract. I think all of the taxpayers of Gloucestershire should see the contract. That's why I'm here today, and I think that's why you're here today. Thank you very much for coming.
This is a battle that absolutely needed fighting from day one. Mass burn incineration is not the solution to our problems. Whether you see the problem to be with burning resources, which you can then never recover, or whether you see it to be with climate change, whatever, you can find so many reasons why this is not the solution. The business about the contract really is sort of layered over it and takes you into a different realm about democracy and the way, I have to say it, we're not supposed to be non-party political as an organisation, Gloucestershire, but the way administrations in government are absolutely destroying democracy by privatising everything in sight.
Oh, hello, it's County Councillor Sarah Lennon. I wonder if I could speak to one of the directors to ask for a copy of the contract. There's nobody at all. It's just yourself. You're all on your own in the office. Yeah, would you like to come down? Oh, okay. All right. Thank you very much.
So what happened, Sarah?
Okay, so I asked if I could go in and speak to one of the directors, and the woman who answered the buzzer said that there was nobody in the offices, there was nobody in there at all apart from herself.
Not only are there better alternatives, but there's potentially one on the table right now. And that is where Sue, long-term chair of Gloucestershire, has now migrated to, which is the community group, Community R4C, which is offering mechanical biological heat treatment, the latest version of MBT, that many of us already knew would have been far better option. Not only did we know it, but they knew it, because they're doing a plant that is MBT based and it's in Essex, so it's not like it wasn't possible. Sue, would you mind saying a few words?
No, that's fine. I don't think I'm going to stand up there. I came with my magnifying glass today in the hope that I'd be able to see the contract, but I gather it must have been issued to me by the County Council because I can't see anything through it. Community R4C is a community organisation, is a community benefit society. Our aim is to make sure that in Gloucestershire we do everything we can to treat waste as treasure, not as trash, to use it as a resource and not to waste it. And the first thing that we're going to do to ensure that is we're supporting the development of an MBHT plant, that stands for Mechanical Biological and Heat Treatment Plant, which can take all the waste that you throw away in your black bag, or your what's called residual waste, but actually is full of useful resources, and recycle it. And it takes it and it makes use of 90% of what we throw away. And unlike the incinerator, it is cheaper. It costs £15 million to build, as opposed to near on 200 million for the incinerator. And the running costs for councils will be a fifth at £20 a tonne of what the incinerator costs. For commercial and industrial waste, half the cost of the incinerator. So it will save literally millions of pounds. We reckon around about £10 million per annum if it undermines the incinerator and stops this incinerator happening. It's cleaner and greener. It uses resources rather than wasting them. It doesn't burn plastic, it takes it all out. It creates a biofuel, which is clean and cleaner than coal. And more than anything, it's what the community wants, and it's a very innovative form of community action. The community is defining what it wants, and then a commercial company will deliver it.
Don't try and build it, 'cause you'll get a reaction. We're watching you and we're ready for action. We don't care who you think you are, 'cause poison in the air won't get you very far. You burn up plastic and you'll make our children choke. Didn't your mothers ever tell you not to smoke? When the planet's getting hotter, well, it shouldn't be abused. I don't think it's even legal burning stuff that can get used. So now you want to build a monster no one really wants. Are you nasty and corrupt or just a bunch of stupid? You're saying don't recycle and you're saying don't reuse. You can play that game with me, but you know you're gonna lose. Let me get this straight. You want to incinerate. Well, there's a lesson that I want you to learn, is if you're gonna play with fire, then you're gonna get burned. Don't try and build it, 'cause you'll get a reaction. We're watching you and we're ready for action. We don't care who you think you are, 'cause poison in the air won't get you very far. Don't try and build it, 'cause you'll get a reaction. We're watching you and we're ready for action. We don't care.